And for me, since Michael gave his life, I have probably met 3,000 Gold Star family members. And names are good, and faces are good, but I'm really terrible at putting the two of them together. But when they talk to me and tell me the story of their hero, the brain and the heart connect, and I am connected with that hero. And then when I say, I will always honor and remember your son or your daughter, I will, because it's coming from my heart, and they are then a part of me. That's what the Gold Star Registry is all about.
As we're approaching Memorial Day weekend, I just wanted to extend my gratitude to the Military Families United for your work, and especially this registry that you've put together of the Gold Star families. I was home last weekend in Spokane. It was Armed Forces Day, and we had our parade, and one of the most dramatic and heart-tugging entries was that from the Gold Star moms, and they were walking through carrying banners, and there were probably a couple of hundred of them, and it's important that we do remember, and what you're doing is going to help us all remember, you know, whether it's World War II, Korean, Vietnam, Iraq, or Afghanistan. We want to remember and honor those who have served. So thank you very much.
So I remember the high school classmates that did not come home, then remember friends in combat who did not come home. And now then I'm meeting constituents who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. The danger with all of it is that they just become numbers. And even the wall, the Vietnam Wall, at the first I heard about it and I read about it, I thought that's not a very fitting tribute. It's not very powerful. And as I came the first time to visit, it just shook me that even the names, the presence of the names was very powerful. And so the presence of the registry will be the presence of the names plus something. It's not forgotten. Just a something is very healing. So I really appreciate the fact that you're doing this. It's a very special day to be breaking it out, to be talking about it. Just visiting with a New Mexico family that will have a brother and a son on the registry. So know that when we give these voices, then we are not forgotten. We don't forget, and that's the most critical thing. We can't forget the cost. So thank you very much for doing it, and thank you for being here, and for each of the families, thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you.
Well, the wall, for me, the wall is a memory that you can walk, you can look and touch a name and remember. This will be an electronic wall forever.
This weekend holds a lot of emotion. It's nice to come to events like this and see that there is support out there for the families, for the friends that have lost loved ones. You know, just knowing that there's people that want to help us means a lot. This makes it personal. It allows family members, friends to share their stories, to remember the good times, the bad times, their memory, and honor them, and let others know. You know, one nice thing about technology is it's constantly evolving, and it's here. And this will be here for generations to come. So, you know, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren can learn about their great-great-uncle and know who he was, and who he aspired to be. And that's comforting for me because they're never going to personally know him and see the happiness in his eyes and his prankster ways. And those are the stories that I can share with everybody. And that's what this website means to me. And you know, it will allow Scott to live on forever.